Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Virtua Kazama, and welcome to another Virtua vlog. Um, I haven't been coming up with good ideas lately, but I'll talk about what's been going on lately. Not with me, but what's been going on with the fighting game news lately. So there's been a lot of things going on. Last week and this week. I mean, Arya recently came out around last week. Tanya came out earlier this week, as well as several other things. NetherRealm basically has basically put $50,000. Sorry, let me rephrase that. NetherRealm donated $50,000 into the prize pool for Evo 2015 for Mortal Kombat X, and holy hell, get that money, guys! Oof, get that money. You guys are gonna need that. Um, there's a lot of things within the fighting game stuff. Uh, Basically E3 is 2 weeks away, so we might hear some news from Street Fighter, we might hear some news from Tekken 7, and many other things. But E3, I cannot wait for E3. It's in 2 weeks, and everything is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be off the chain, and a lot of things. So E3 coming up, I will be on it like white on rice. So basically, yes, E3 will be a it will be a must watch. I will be looking at Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, and our games as well. So be on the lookout for that. I will do a full video of those things. If you haven't, like my Facebook page, I suggest you guys do it because I post a lot on there. Um, but yeah. Another recent news is for tech. This was recently announced earlier this evening. For if you're going to Evo 2015 and you're concerned about using only stick for Tekken 7 at Evo, they give you the option to use a DualShock 4 controller. So if you have a PS4 controller, which is DualShock 4, you can bring it to Evo. Now, it has been a while since I've played Tekken with a PS4 pad, well, a PlayStation pad in general, with the DualShock, regardless. And it feels really comfortable. But I gotta tell you one thing. This happened. This is biggest topic I want to talk about. Transitioning from stick to pad, or pad to stick. Let me tell you about that. Transitioning from stick to pad. Well, pad to stick first. When I first played fighting games, I always played on pad because I was terrible at stick at the time. I didn't own a arcade fight stick at the time, so it was mostly all about me using an arcade stick for other fighting games, and using a pad for everything else in between. So my DualShock 2 controller, my DualShock 2 for the PS2 was basically didn't work anymore. So I kept getting the crappy third-party controllers. I don't know why, but it's whatever. But since I'm older, I can buy the DualShock 2 ones again. So, or a converter, but who knows? Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah. The first arcade stick I bought was a wireless one that plays on the PS2 and the Xbox. It was crappy, but it worked. I played Tekken on it, and I played Street Fighter on it, so que sera, I guess. And I played on it much, but tell you the truth, the search for arcade sticks, basically, I wasted a lot of money on arcade sticks because it went from I need something just cheap to okay, now I need something. Now I gotta get serious. Now I need an arcade stick that I know I'm gonna practice and spend time practicing with it. And let me tell you right now, the first time I got an authentic arcade fight stick was with the Xbox 360. The Hori, those Hori arcade sticks, right? The Hori EX2 pads, not the H-Traps, but the Hori EX2. I got the Soul Calibur 1. I got the Soul Calibur 4 themed one. It worked. I played it for Soul Calibur 4, and it was pretty something, you know. Basically, it took a while for me to get used to, but it was well worth it. By the time Street Fighter came out, sorry, by the time Street Fighter 4 came out, it required me to use an arcade stick based on, well, this is when, see, when Street Fighter 4 came out, and back then during this whole 09 thing, everyone used the Street Fighter, the fight stick, the standard edition fight stick, and the tournament edition fight stick. The tournament edition fight stick was basically the main one everyone had to get if you're like very serious about going to tournaments. But the standard edition was just casual, and I own one, and I actually own one, by the way. But the problem is they don't use Sama parts; they use cheaper parts, and it felt kind of stiff. It was not fun. But hey, I modded. I actually modded a quad. What was it? Quad gate. Yeah, I modded a quad gate into it, so it's whatever. I avoided warranty, so it's whatever. I'm not gonna use it again. But then I got serious about it, and I bought another arcade stick, which was it was a tournament edition, but it was for Marvel's Capcom. It was a Marvel's Capcom themed one, and it was only for the 360 at the time. So I didn't have a PS3, so But since the majority of the tournaments were going to be playing PS3, I had ideas. Do I have to buy another arcade stick, or do I have to buy a converter? And knowing that I couldn't find a converter that works, it basically boils down to, getting an arcade stick that you're going to compete in tournaments with. Hence why I got the Quamba in the first place. Now, I got a Quamba Red edition, the Quamba Red, Q4AF Red edition. And that one, it's doable. The problem is when you use it on the PS3, the input lag is, I've been hearing that the input lag on it is just worse on the PS3 side compared to Xbox side. But it's not. I don't think it's true because I played it on there. I barely noticed it, but I pretty much I adapted to it. I don't know, but I may be the only one on that one. So who knows? But yeah, since then I stuck with it, and I gotten better on using arcade sticks. I've used it for DOA, I've used it for Street Fighter, I used it for Virtua Fighter. I used it for Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I've been using it. I've been using stick for now more than 3 years now, and I've gotten better. I practiced. I made sure I had to learn how to do combos and stuff like that. It was not much of a problem for me to use arcade stick for 3D fighters now. And not compared to 2D fighters as well. And since then I still use it, and now that I have an Xbox One and a PS4, I got the Time 1, which is a converter, so that way I don't have to buy another arcade stick again. But if things don't work out and if it doesn't work, I may have to end up buying another one. But I really don't want to spend. I really don't want to spend any more money on sticks. I've done enough. I spent too much money on sticks right now. But yeah, honestly, if you're very, very serious about arcade sticks, don't go cheap. Don't go for cheap. That's all I can tell you. Just buy one that's expensive and make sure you put enough effort and time into it, because hard work does pay off. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't come up with a better topic. It's been a while. I've been trying to figure out a topic for virtual blogs, but with that and Iski Wild Boys, it's kind of. Yeah. But anyway, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Virtual Kazama, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.